All right, we're here in Pickering at the nuclear power plant. This thing has been producing electricity since 1971. It was scheduled, though, to shut down for good in 2025, but the Ford government today says it wants to keep it up and running for years to come.
Today, I'm very pleased to announce that our government is supporting OPG's continued safe operation of Pickering Nuclear Generating Station through September 2026.
Not only does the energy minister want to keep the isotopes flowing for an extra year, he also wants a feasibility study to look at refurbishing Pickering and keeping it up and running for 30 years beyond that. It's a big about-face from Todd Smith, who only weeks ago had contended that the Pickering nuclear plant was shutting down in 3 years and that the province would have enough power to fill the void. Why was this plan not talked about earlier?
I became the minister on the energy file in June of 2021, and we've been working on ensuring that we have the power that we need since that time.
It seems Ontario's appetite for power has caught the government by surprise. Demand from growth in electric vehicles and electrifying public transportation is expected to put an even bigger strain on Ontario's power grid, of which the Pickering Nuclear Generating Station is a big component, accounting for 14% of electricity produced last year. But whether or not Pickering Nuclear's life can be safely extended is up to the Canadian Nuclear Safety Commission. It has to give the okay. If the authorities say this is not feasible, if it cannot be safely extended, then what? Will Ontarians face blackouts, sir?
Well, that's the one thing that we're trying to avoid in this province, and we're using every lever that we have to ensure that there are no blackouts.
I wouldn't drink milk past its best before date. I don't understand why we're operating a nuclear plant well past its best before date, especially when we have lower cost, cleaner solutions. The cost of wind and solar, for example, have dropped so dramatically in the last 10 years that it is far less expensive for consumers to ramp up renewables than to extend the life of Pickering.
When it comes to cost, neither the finance minister nor the head of Ontario Power Generation could tell me how much keeping Pickering up and running would zap taxpayers in the wallet.
Going to do all the checks and balances that are necessary. But what I think this underscores is our commitment to nuclear. So clearly the Ford government has found itself in a power crunch here. They don't have enough of it. So it's worth noting that just over 4 years ago, when this government took power, it scrapped 750 green energy contracts, contending at the time that it didn't need the extra power. In Pickering at the nuclear plant, Richard Southard, City News.